Hey everybody, this is Steve with Three Fat Truckers coming to you live from the truck show here at Louisville.
As soon as we post it.
Yeah, live.
Sitting here always with my two buds,
Man,
Dave and
okay.
Bill.
That word means about anything we need it to.
How we doing, Dave and Bill?
I don't know what that is, but
I don't know, but it's a walking cane.
I'll
and
tell you
know
what
what
I
a
think it
walking
looks
cane is.
like. Okay.
let's keep it
Yeah.
PG-19.
Yeah.
We're
We
sitting.
just told her no swearing, and there we're in the gutter already.
We're getting some interviews in here this morning. We're sitting here with Chelsea Thompson
I
from
think it's after
Enride. How
lunch
we
now,
doing,
ain't it?
Chelsea?
Very good. Very
Give us
good.
a little
Glad to be here.
little information about what Enride is and what you guys do.
Oh, Enride's your new best friend. What do you think about electrifying freight?
I don't know. I don't know.
Sparking Discovery.
It's shocking. to be
Shocking
honest.
discovery, yeah.
What we do is we work with large shippers that have a large fleet, and then we slowly but surely electrify their fleet.
So you take the fuel tank off and put a battery there?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no.
Yeah, we show up
Now,
with
do
a
you
truck
guys
that already is equipped with those batteries.
Oh, they gotta come
and
with
then
the
we'll
battery.
park that
can't
diesel
recall
and
the
let
last
you
time
save
I
some
shined
money
a
week over
battery.
week.
Now, are you promoting a certain company or brand of electric truck?
No, we're OEM.
Whatever's
agnostic.
available?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, whichever one.
I figured you work for
checks all the
Tesla or
boxes.
something.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
No.
don't work for Tesla then, right?
No, we
Tesla.
don't.
Okay, well.
I keep seeing all the
No.
the trucks for Pepsi on the side of the road.
Yeah, but those are mostly
you?
Penske.
Yes.
Penske
Are they?
trucks. Yeah, Penske's.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the lease are on them.
Ah.
So you said, I said earlier before we got on here, something about far as short distance. You said something about ports and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is that the majority short range or what?
Yes and no. I mean, we run a lot of port and drayage runs, but we also do middle mile, final mile.
Basically,
our
there's
trucks will-
city trucks to run around town delivering your pops and your
Yeah.
your 7-Ups and all
Yeah,
that.
we want
and-
those day drivers to have a great, comfortable day,
Right,
right? So
right.
But our trucks will run 250 miles round trip.
Okay.
Then they'll run your full shift too, 12, 13-hour
Now, are
shift.
we-
Then you park to charge and go home
How
and
long does it
have a
take?
good time.
You can't slip seat them. You actually have to let it sit there. Do you know
Come on, Dave.
Do you know what slip seating is?
Come on, Dave. I've been in transportation for long enough. I better know what slip seating is. We
Okay.
are actively slip seating
Okay.
at 2 of our hub locations.
Well, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
Now, are we
Absolutely.
pushing a lot towards
I'm
the,
old, so I got to know if everybody knows these old phrases. So
Yeah.
saying city drivers and stuff like that, as far as like LTL, where you're getting into UPS, FedEx, all the delivery, UHL.
No,
those
those are
companies
more
like
final
that.
mile, right to your door. We're not getting involved in that just yet. If they want to bring us on, we'll absolutely say yes, right?
well, yeah, nobody
But,
can say no.
No. What we're currently doing is focused on first and second mile. So that final mile to the door business, we're
Mhm.
not into it yet, but we will.
I like
will.
that language.
Yeah.
I have to remember that. No, I just take
You
it
don't
here
know
to
what
there.
second mile is, Dave?
I'm second mile guy, but I don't know what the final mile is. I don't do the final mile.
That's that
That's
UPS
because
drop.
he's out of breath for that.
Yeah, I get tired long before there. Man, I
So-
can only do
and
so much.
Bill's got to pull over and take a nap. So but-
We're old truckers,
Uh,
The only reason I got a sleeper so I can take a nap.
now, where are you guys located out of?
She's right here.
Headquarters is in Austin,
Oh.
Texas.
What is it with
started in
Texas today?
Sweden.
Texas is booming.
Texas is hot in here.
Good
Third
time.
interview from Texas.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah.
Find some locals around here. That's a
That's
good
right.
time.
Well,
But we are all across the map. We're all over North America. Regional headquarters is out of Sweden. And but we're in Southern California, we're in New Jersey, we're in Chicago,
about
we're
California.
fighting cold weather
California's
in
the big
Chicago.
business. They're always pushing
California's
electric
probably-
for
And we
everything.
made that our last deployment.
Really?
Yeah. We wanted to focus on Louisville, Kentucky. That's why we're here.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Randall,
Well,
Georgia.
there's a
Savannah,
bunch of
Georgia,
big hubs here
Chicago.
for
We're all
stuff.
over the place. We
So-
like to do the hard lifting at first so we can sit back and
You take
enjoy the
easy-
rest of the
yeah,
ride.
Take the easy ones last, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, can you do anything about getting me in and out of the port a little faster?
Absolutely. You don't know that trick?
No, I don't.
You
And
got to come in with $20 cash and hand it to the loader. Every time.
that's kind of expensive just to weigh
Well,
my truck. You're
so-
good.
Well, you
at-
got to get the same
Twenty-
loader.
$20 might have been 10 or 15 years
I was
ago.
gonna say, I
It,
don't know who
it
you're
ain't 20
talking-
bucks no more.
'Cause
Yeah.
You're usually good at greasing the wheel.
I can.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
there-
so.
There's
It's
one
a,
down
it's
in.
a hundo. It's a Hondo
Where's that
anymore.
place? The one down in
Baltimore
no, the end of 65.
and a
Mobile.
60.
Mobile. There's a
Mobile.
port down there. Oh, the trains block the track, and then for 2 hours, trucks line up there, and then all the trucks go in there, and they allow 2 guys in the door at a time. There's a
Yeah.
line around the stairway to check in, and all I'm there to do is wait. I don't need to check. I don't do, but they tell me I got to get in line, and I'm like,
What do they do? They're closing at 3 p.m. there, aren't they, in Mobile?
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's
easy operation.
It's just, it was
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah,
It was ugly.
Poor Star. It's not an easy run.
And then
for
the
sure.
one,
He always
You
giving
gotta
you
know
the
how to
mean
run
look
it.
like it's your fault.
Yeah.
well, it is. She
That
says,
happens a lot.
yeah,
Imagine me coming on the site and trying to pull the diesels out and
That's right.
deliver electric trucks. I get those looks. I do.
I have
Yeah.
a question from the
Question.
diesel guys.
A question about like electric vehicles.
It's a serious question. He took his glasses off.
Yeah.
No problem.
Do you think the technology is there?
I
And
do.
what I mean by that is it something that works in a real world environment? Or is it more of a let's get it out there and then sort of let it evolve organically?
Yeah.
Or is it a little bit of both? Because I wonder sometimes, because it seemed like a lot of the e-vehicle stuff didn't really come out of nowhere, but in trucking, it seemed like it kind of popped up quite
Yeah.
suddenly.
Most recently, yeah.
Yeah.
No, good question, Bill. I think it's there, right?
Okay.
But it is absolutely still evolving, right? There's still lessons learned daily.
Well,
But
well, the
let me
biggest
hold on.
thing
Don't
is-
interrupt me yet. Hold on. Let me tell you
Okay.
this. It's absolutely working because Enride just hit their 1,000,000 mile January 9th. So if we've been able to
Well,
establish
your
that,
biggest hurdle, and it's gonna be your biggest hurdle, no matter what, is old school drivers not wanting to switch over.
you know
well,
what, how we combat that is we have this lovely, lavish operator training that we come in with. And on the
Well,
first test drive,
There ain't no old
those
guys wanting to
old
learn. They
traditional
don't want to learn
drivers-
nothing new.
No, they enjoy it though. They don't have to learn much, right? It operates just as any other truck.
Right.
Switches are the same. You know, your weight ratings are the same. Everything's very similar.
well,
Well,
the
for-
whole thing, like he was saying, the whole thing in Bill, and this is my true belief, the cars and everything, electric is great. I have no problem with it. I think it will become something. I don't think it'll be the only thing.
No, I
But
don't.
until they can build the cars, I heard a guy over in Britain talk about this. When I can take my car and drive into the gas station, fill it up with gas, and leave. When I can drive my car into the gas station and it has a charging bay, and they drop my battery out, put a new battery in, and I leave, then I know it'll work in this country. But until then, people will not want to take the time. to
Everybody
wait
wants
for the
now,
charge.
They do.
immediate.
Right. And we are that kind of a society where unless you can just change, and that battery's charged and he's got 50 more on the wall, and until you can come in, and the same thing with a truck, where I can come in and drive 700 miles, drop that battery out of the truck, put another one in,
Yeah.
and drive another 700 miles,
Yeah.
or
Well-
if I'm running team or something like that, that until it gets to that point, which we're not there with the batteries yet,
Mhm.
until we get to there, I don't think this, because we're all doing this now like an iPhone. We're
Yeah.
all great until we run out of charge or it get cold up in Chicago, and then everybody's sitting there going, "Oh, I can only get 30 amps out of my car today. It's
Yeah.
4 below. What do I do?" Well,
And what I think about with trucking especially is all of the things you can't think about, like a driver taking a load in the middle of nowhere and he's got just enough charge on that battery to get to this customer, get
Mhm.
back, and then that customer inevitably holds them up for
Well, that's-
Yeah.
all of the reasons.
better have an
you
extension
guys
cord out the window.
They need a
Yeah, you
solar,
guys
are
solar
onto
panel
a-
on top of the
We
roof.
are
right?
truck drivers.
There's
This helps.
absolutely range anxiety. But going back to the operator training, right? That's what we're going to show you. There's a feature within these trucks that's called regenerative braking. So it acts like
Yeah.
a Jake brake,
It
right?
works just like a train.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You come off of your accelerator and it's going to put charge back into your truck. Through that
Right.
whole route, you're going to get 15 to 20% state of charge.
The
back
grapevine, I
into
can
that
I
truck.
can go up the grapevine, use all my thing, come down the grapevine, and recharge it right back up.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get it on that grapevine. Like I said, these trucks are running 13 hours at
Yeah.
least in a slip seating model, and we got supercharging stations.
You had that look.
In
Like,
fact, today we announced our supercharging station right outside of Long Beach Port. Right, you got 65 dispensers there. The output's going to be 180 into those trucks. You can charge that truck within 2.5 hours and get right back on the road. And I have to
you
plug
get a
Saga.
2.5-hour nap.
I don't
Bill.
even know about Saga.
Almost enough.
Almost.
Almost
We're
enough.
gonna do it. It needs to be 5 or 6.
Yeah, if I'm gonna take a nap, I need a good 2 hours.
Part of our delivery too that we deliver with Enride is a freight management platform that'll help electrify your freight too. It is a It's a platform
It's all
called
planning
Saga.
ahead, pretty much.
Yeah, planning, and that's the key.
So great. I got to
That
go
is
back
the
there
key
and
with
hand
switching
unload it, and I
EVs
get
is you have to
electric.
plan.
My freight's
Right?
all
You
charged.
can't just jump and go. You can, but you have to plan whenever you're going to charge.
Well, there was a
With
something
proper
I
planning, you're
seen.
going to have success.
I think it was
So-
on Facebook. They were showing an electric. It almost looked like a dolly that hooked to a regular truck,
Oh, I've seen
hooked to
that.
the trailer, and it was
Oh, and
electrified.
yard dog, isn't that?
That you would pull down the road.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I was trying
Well,
to
that-
figure out. I didn't read a whole lot on it. I
That
just kept
means
seeing pictures.
what is
of it.
that? That would work basically like a hybrid car.
So it
It's
was.
electric until you can't. Then if you go ahead and switch it to your
Yeah.
diesel,
Yeah,
it recharges and stuff.
but it was like another pup, a small, short little.
yeah, like a
pup
Joe
that had
dog.
wheels on it and
yeah,
a big
yeah,
battery
yard dog.
bank.
Yeah. So
Is that what it's called?
Called
Yeah.
Joe
Big
dog.
battery bank in the
Yeah.
it
front. Yeah.
depends on who you ask, I guess.
Well,
Well, yard dog is for Joe dog is when you're heavy hauling. It's like the little trailer that you hook the big trailer to behind it. But some
Oh,
of them,
okay. So
some
you
of-
run a double?
yeah, they run. Yeah,
I see.
Just a
Very
pup.
cool. No, I think our biggest hurdle is in the charging infrastructure. We can't do long haul today,
mhm,
and that's because there's not chargers placed everywhere they need to be.
right.
Right. So if we can focus on the day drivers and give them a really comfortable ride, make
No.
them happy.
He delivered
We'll be all
7 Up
right.
for years. Our producer that nobody can see.
What do producers do, Dad?
Absolutely nothing.
they
But-
got the trash and hold the camera.
He carried the shit in.
Isn't
Uh,
fair. He's not listening.
Oh, I don't care if he hears me or not.
Heard it before.
Yeah, it's not the first time we insult him. But
That's his work wife.
Oh, is it?
yeah, he
Are you two paired up?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
no, cut me off.
I'm
Didn't you
always.
just-
No,
no,
I-
I'm always the big spoon.
I
it's
get
called
it.
forking when guys do it,
Is it?
Oh,
not
it's,
spooning.
that makes sense.
I'm confused.
Later on, you're gonna find out why.
Yeah, you're gonna Google that one, Steve. Be careful what
guys
you
are in the same
find.
room.
Yeah, but he's the one telling you you're going to find out later. So. Oh, another Matt tail going in the garbage.
What were you saying, Dad?
Derailed.
Yeah, we did. We
Producers,
got way
go for
off
it.
track.
Yeah.
Sorry
So,
about that.
how can you electrify this conversation?
It's
I-
electrified already.
I
Look at
think
that
that
board
ship
in
has
front
sailed,
of you.
brother.
I got my pole here, Moses stick.
Yeah, I want
So,
to know what that is and where
If
can I get
somebody
two
wanted to
of
get a
them?
hold of you guys, what's the best way to get a hold of you? Email, phone, what?
Yeah, go right on our website.
Go to the plug-in, just stick my finger in. What?
Enride.tech.
.tech.
Yeah. Because we're a tech company.
.tech. I haven't heard that. It's the first one
Oh, you
ever.
can get anything.
Yeah, can I?
You can
Yeah.
even host
Yeah.
it top level.
I know that, but that's usually in the back row of the truck stop.
Hey, hey,
That's what that thing's
What
for.
time is it?
Editing that out.
What's in your glass, Dave?
Well, Chelsea, we'd like to
doing?
thank you for stopping
Yeah.
by.
Yeah, it really-
Yeah. Date's
Love
over.
it.
Get
I'm-
out.
I'm sure it's very interesting. I'm waiting to see how we actually do progress with the electric here because
It is
I mean
being
it's
interesting,
interesting. It's interesting.
Be a good
So-
watch. Look out for us.
I'll be dead time it gets going. but it-
Thank you.
well, yeah. Well, that's true.